When we think about decaying infrastructure, we often focus on things like roads and bridges. But as communities like Flint, Michigan have shown us, pipes that supply drinking water to our homes are also desperately in need of a fix. The Biden administration is set to spend $55 billion on water, sewer, and service pipe projects. But experts warn that won't be enough to help millions of Americans who are living in communities that don't have clean drinking water. Our special contributor Joey Chen visited one of those places, Denmark, South Carolina.
Here at the edge of the Carolina Lowcountry lies a power and purity so great, this humble artesian spring was literally deeded to God. No human being can ever own it. For centuries, Healing Springs has quenched the thirst of locals, like Pauline Brown and Eugene Smith. They drive 20 miles round trip from their home in Denmark, South Carolina. But even these waters aren't enough to cure what ails their community. 13 years ago, they learned their tap water was full of lead. Pauline started collecting samples and found brown gunk growing in every bottle. Now, scientists say it's natural bacteria from the iron-rich soil, but natural is not comforting.
Me and Paula were saying, well, Gene, we got to do something. We got to let the people know what's happening.
I got to take bottled waters back there so I can brush my teeth. I have to use different towels for my body when I use the bottled water.
Are you afraid of your own water?
Yes, I am.
Why
yes,
not?
I am.
When it's no good.
A warning that echoes the line from Shakespeare's Hamlet. There's something rotten in Denmark.
Shakespeare, I would say he must have been a prophet.
Deanna Miller-Berry is what's known as a kumya, a newcomer, not a native in this town of less than 3,000. But through Pauline and Eugene's research, she's learned plenty about the community. And she says the city's attempt to clean their water only made things worse.
So what they decided to do to eradicate the brown water was to put this chemical into the water. They took away the brown water, but it didn't take away the problems that lie below the water, the ones that you can't see with your eye.
For 10 years, the chemical halosan was used in the city's well water. The EPA says it is registered as a pesticide for use in hospitals or on farms as a disinfectant, but not for drinking water. The EPA issued a stop-use order 3 years ago, and the city shut down the affected well. But suspicions remain, especially because outside experts, the same ones who investigated the water in Flint, Michigan, weren't able to fully probe the Denmark site.
People have questions. People want to know, did something happen to my baby because of this water?
Why did this happen to this community?
Poor. I'm not going to dress it up for you, Joey. We're poor and we're black. Point blank, period.
And you're out in the country.
And we're in the country.
And she's not alone in believing that. In a first-of-its-kind survey of EPA data, environmental scientist Dr. Christy Poland-Fednick found one consistent connection between communities that suffer dirty water. Who is it? Who shoulders the heaviest burden here?
It's Black and Brown and Indigenous populations across this country that really suffer the most from drinking water violations and a host of other issues as well.
In her survey, Dr. Fednick found nearly 40% of the nation's drinking water came from contaminated sources. And the places with the worst water most often have the largest populations of people of color. Rural communities also suffer disproportionately, but the tap water anywhere may not be as clean as you'd think.
Just looking at something doesn't necessarily tell you whether or not something's toxic to you. So again, you could have a cup of clear, beautiful, looks like it's pristine water, and it could be filled with lead.
Back in Denmark, the community helps itself through bottled water giveaways.
This is what love is all about, ma'am.
While the citizen scientists research other communities that may not even know the chemical's been put in their water, too. Are you afraid of what you've already learned, or are you more afraid of what you all don't know?
I'm afraid of what we don't know. I'm horrified of what we don't know.
And fearful that even the justice that runs down like the waters may remain out of reach. For a matter of fact, I'm Joey Chen in Denmark, South Carolina.